If you brought in a second item with you, such as a briefcase, tote bag, laptop bag, backpack, you can go ahead and utilize that space under this seat in front of you, so that we can utilize that overhead bin space for your larger bags without having to check them plain sight to your final destination. Feel free to utilize your mobile phones, tablets, and e-readers while we're here at the gate. However, once we close our boarding door, you must please place these items into airplane mode or turn off your cellular service. So we'd like to thank you all for choosing to fly Delta. Welcome on board.
We're at KDEN. This is, I think it's a paid airport, and the level of detail is amazing. So I really like this airport. Let's get started. Nav's active. Beacon, wing, nav. Seatbelts to auto, and no portable devices to auto. Master switch. Emergency lights. Start. Current QNH is 29 or 79. It's kind of close, very close there. Okay. Right. Right. I'm going to see if I can initialize our request for our flight plan. Let's see if it comes through. I have not downloaded it yet. I don't know if this really matters for this, probably good anyway. Right, we're loaded. IRS. Confirm. Brian, would you get our IFR clearance to Charles de Gaulle?
I'll get our IFR clearance to Charles de Gaulle.
Denver clearance, Air France 4081 Heavy. We'd like to receive our IFR clearance. We have November.
Give me 1 second for that clearance.
I'm not using any traffic global or world traffic on this flight because I have had a hiccup.
Air France 4081 Heavy Denver clearance cleared to Charles de Gaulle via the Chewy 1 departure. Radar vectors Royal then is filed. Expect runway 08, climb and maintain 10,000. Departure on 120.8, squawk 6426.
Okay. He didn't give us any curveballs in that, so we're going out on runway 08 on Chewy. Okay. Takeoff performance. Runway's dry. Air France 4081, we need a new air runway reassignment. Runway 08 is too short.
Runway 08 is one of the active runways, and it's the longest available. We can't reassign to a different runway.
Obviously we can, and we probably are going to. Well, let's go out on 17 left. Alright, we're okay, so it's got us set for, it wants us to go out on Toga. I asked for thrust, but it says Toga. Okay. So we're doing 158. One 62. And 164. We're going out full thrust. Flaps are going to be 1. And up 0.9. Okay. Alright, let's get drop both of our external power and take the chocks off. I don't think it will let me move that until we're up, but I need to go 9. It says I need to go up 9. Ron, you're in charge of all comms.
I'm now in charge of the comms, Captain.
And do the jetways work? They do not on this model, but for what you get in return, it's really nice. Okay. We're aligned already. Okay.
Ground to cockpit, please show me where you want to go. Ground to cockpit, tow is driving up.
It's kind of cold. So this is a KDEN. What is this? A Nimbus airport? I need to go see who actually created this. It's really good. Let's go to the lobby.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed, ready to connect.
Zombie people even look better.
So connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake. Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Flight attendants, prepare your doors for departure, please. Cross-check and I'll call. Once again, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome on board your Delta flight. So in just a moment, we'll be showing you a brief presentation on the safety features of this aircraft. We kindly ask that you please direct your attention to the video monitors and flight attendants in the aisle, even if you are a frequent flyer. Thank you so much.
Welcome aboard, and thank you for choosing Delta for 100 years and counting.
Delta.
Delta. Delta.
Delta Airlines.
The health and safety of our customers and crew is our #1 priority and the shared responsibility of everyone on board. So, before we depart, please pay attention to this important message. Stow all carry-on items in an overhead bin and place smaller items completely under the seat in front of you.
Larger electronic devices must be placed in a bag. Handheld portable electronic devices, including mobile phones, should also be secured.
Keep the aisle, exits, and bulkhead areas clear. If you lose an electronic device in your seat, please do not adjust your seat and ask a crew member for help.
As we leave the gate, fasten your seatbelt by inserting the metal tip into the buckle and adjusting the strap so it's low and tight across your lap. To release, lift the top of the buckle. If your seat has a shoulder harness, attach the metal tip to the fitting on the belt. To release, push the metal tip down. Stay seated with your seatbelt fastened when the seatbelt sign is on, and keep it fastened whenever you're seated in case of sudden rough air. In the event of rough air, the crew might also need to buckle up for safety. We appreciate your understanding if our service is interrupted.
Federal regulations require all passengers to comply with all crew members' instructions, along with the posted placards and lighted information signs throughout the cabin. Smoking, vaping, the use of e-cigarettes or any smokeless product, including chewing tobacco, is not allowed on any Delta flight. Federal law prohibits tampering with, disabling, or destroying restroom smoke detectors.
There are 8 exits on this plane, 8 doors, 4 on each side. Each door has a detachable slide that can be used as a raft.
In the event of an evacuation, leave all bags behind. Carry-on baggage will slow the evacuation. All exits are clearly marked with the green exit symbol. Locate the nearest exits and remember, they might be behind you. If we lose power, lights will illuminate the aisles to guide you to an exit.
It's unlikely, but if cabin pressure changes, oxygen masks will drop from the panels above your seat and inside the lavatories. Reach up and pull a mask or streamer down to start the flow of oxygen. Remove any face covering and place the mask over your nose and mouth. Slip the elastic strap over your head and adjust the mask if necessary. Breathe normally and note the oxygen is flowing, so don't worry if the bag doesn't inflate.
Aisle
Be sure to
contact
adjust
ground
your
for
own
taxi
mask
clearance.
before helping others.
A water evacuation is also unlikely, but just in case. Light vest are in a compartment beneath or adjacent to your seat. To use, remove the vest from its container by pulling on the tab and then opening the pouch. Slip the vest over your head. Wrap the strap around your waist, attach it to the buckle in front, and adjust securely around your waist. As you leave the plane, inflate the vest by pulling down on the red tab at the bottom, or manually inflate it by blowing into the tube at shoulder level. A water-activated light is attached to each vest. For children under 35 pounds, place the vest around their waist and secure the strap between the legs. See your safety card for more information. Additional life vests for in-lab children are in marked compartments at the front and rear of the plane. We'll distribute these vests if necessary.
Before takeoff, bring your seat to its upright position and stow your tray table, footrest, and leg rest. Be sure you fastened your seatbelt low and tight across your lap, carry-on items secured, and armrests are at resting position, or as otherwise indicated on the placard in front of you. If you have a suite door, ensure it's open. See placard instructions inside the suite door for opening instructions in case of emergency. Finally, take a moment to review the safety information card in your seat pocket.
As we finish our safety check, please let us know if you have any questions.
As we take off into the future, sit back and relax. And from all of our crew, thank you for flying with Delta today and for the next 100
Hand
years.
signal will be on the left. We'll see you next time. Have a safe flight.
tail.
time is 9 hours and 5 minutes. Please pay close attention to the upcoming safety demonstration, as it contains important information even for frequent flyers. To fasten your seatbelt, insert the metal tip into Please return your seat backs and tray tables to the upright position and ensure that your window blinds are open for takeoff and landing. Mobile phones and electronic devices must be set to flight mode. Laptops or larger devices should be securely stowed during takeoff and landing.
That was strange.
Smoking and the use of e-cigarettes are prohibited anywhere on board, including the lavatories.
That was strange.
Oxygen masks will drop automatically
We're gonna
if
try
required.
to. I don't
Pull
know
the
what just
mask
happened.
firmly towards you. Place it over your
Watch
nose
it.
and mouth, and breathe normally. Be sure to secure
hit my
your
tail.
own mask before assisting others. Life vests are located under your seat or between the seats. To put it on, pull it over your head, fasten it, and inflate it only after leaving the aircraft. Special life vests for
We'll try
children
to
are
go back.
available. Floor level lighting will guide you to the nearest exit, which is clearly marked. Please note that the nearest exit may be behind you. In case of evacuation, leave all personal belongings behind and follow all safety instructions from the crew immediately. If a power bank or any electronic device becomes unusually warm, emits smoke, or shows signs of damage, please inform a member of the crew immediately. If an electronic device falls between the seats,
We're going to try to go back and
please notify the crew
recapture
so
it.
we can retrieve it safely. The safety information card contains all details. Thank you for your attention.
Okay, first thing, let's go back to see if where it leaves us if we go back in here. Alright, we're going to have to go. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to end the flight and go back and restart the entire computer and come back in. I think what happened, because we're not running any traffic insertion. I think when my tail hit that part of the structure, it initiated. I don't know. That's all I can think of.